Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
Sean Roberts is first to go. He's just going to limp in to this pot with pocket kings. And look at this, Maria. Mark Martin peels back pocket aces.
Like I mentioned earlier, Sean likes to mix it up, but unfortunately for him, Mark has a monster, the best starting hand in poker, pocket aces, and he's also going to just limp here on the button.
Everybody trying to play sneaky poker here. Chris, why not? Call with 10-7. It's only 10K, and Bill Donnelly's big blind is going to check the option.
I don't really like Mark's limp here unless you really feel like Chris and Bill are the type to squeeze light out of the blinds, because now you're just four ways with aces and I don't think you love that.
The flop is deuce 6-3 with a couple of clubs. Chris has nothing but 10 high. Bill did pair the 3. Sean still with his kings, and Mark with the best of it with his aces. Sean fires 45,000 and Mark already announces a raise. Maria, this could be a perfect storm for Mark when it comes to Sean.
Except that flop probably doesn't look that great to Sean since Mark limped in behind him, so Mark could potentially have anything here. So I feel like Sean is going to step cautiously. Whereas I think if Mark got a little more aggressive with his hand pre-flop, there might have been a lot more chips put in by Sean.
Wow, he lays it down. Unbelievable fold by Sean Roberts. Maria, how did he do that?
Like I said, it's pretty amazing, but Mark could really have any too, and he could have smashed that flop because it was a limped pot, and Sean doesn't have a club in his hand, so I think he just wanted to cut his losses right there. And I mean, it's an unbelievable fold. I don't know if I could fold kings that quickly.
36 players left, and they're all spread out on just 4 tables now. Under the gun raise here from Kieran OLeary. And he doesn't have much of a hand, Park. Not much of a hand at all. I was going to get a big answer from Jude Ainsworth here.
If Jude knew that Kieran was as weak as 9-8, he might like to just call this. And,
I think he has, Park.
Well, he has, I think. Nice little tricky play.
I mean, Ainsworth has played this hand in such a way. This doesn't happen often, but this is the kind of reason that you just call with the aces when there's people behind, hoping something like this is going to happen. A lot of times it backfires horribly wrong, but just feel like McCool's going to get himself in really bad shape.
Well, O'Leary was certainly singing for his supper there. Wow, this is O'Leary's done a little bit of showboating here. You know, he's not time wasting it. He's just trying to give the impression that that he's raised with a slightly stronger hand than he's got.
28,500 more.
28.5.
This is the hammer, and I don't think that McCool expects this, Park. It's pretty unlucky for him.
Jude is trying to make it look like this is a pretty tricky decision, and he's quite entitled in it.
I'll show you no matter what.
Go on, all in.
All in.
Go on.
Dinner, please.
Now, I mean, Park, because of this, the way this hand's been played, I mean, I just can't see McCool getting away from this. Is there any history here? You think that maybe he can get away from it, or is this just racked up by his thumbs?
I know as much as you do about the history between these two guys, which is very little.
Go show me if it passed.
Call and you'll definitely see them.
What?
Call and you'll definitely see them.
That's true, but sure, at a decency, you'll show them, won't you?
Nah.
Yeah?
You have to pay to see them.
really
Hate
don't
to
like
see
this at
them.
all, Jesse. I mean,
You think Ainsworth's giving up too much?
pretty good time for Ainsworth to sitting there looking pretty scared rather than getting involved.
No!
Oh my God! Great pass!
No way!
Great pass from McCall.
No way!
You see it in telly, I'm sure.
Well, this guy talks a good game and he plays a better one. That's...
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more, make sure to check out the links in the description. Also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
Gibbons. Oh, that comes in handy. He's the short stack at this table. I got about 60-odd thousand here, Bart.
Raised 6,000.
The guys would have stuck them all in.
16,000.
Oh my. It's the second time Jude's got the aces. The last time we saw him get the aces, he just called before the flop. It's a little bit different story. Jeez, this is going to be horrible news for Gibbons. I'm quite surprised that he didn't just stick all the money in to start with, Parg. He's only got about 45,000 back.
Raise. Raise.
$16,000 plus a big stack of blues. That's enough to, or just about enough to set Gibbons in. And this is the decision that, well, they talk about on every poker forum, every poker book. It's the jacks, Park. It's the jacks in tournament no limit hold'em. It's the most evil hand there is, isn't it?
Are we on a break?
I kind of liked him.
So it's the hand that nobody wants to go out with, and everybody seems to go out with.
Show me.
There you go. He's going to pass.
Big hand.
You're nearly in the money.
Huh?
You're nearly in the money.
That doesn't bother me. 3 grand's not going to change me.
Wouldn't do me an awful lot of harm.
Pass.
Jeez, that's a good pass.
Fold. Fold, man.
We've seen some good passes, Park. That's a good pass.
Yeah, that's very good stuff, Jesse.
Ainsworth, since we've been watching this feature table, Ainsworth has gotten the aces twice. Once against the queens, once against the jacks. I know Adrian Walsh is in great shape, Park, but you have to feel that he's more liable to lose a big pot here than McFadden. Or is that just silly?
That's just silly. Oh, no. McFadden has played it.
Liffey's decided to pull off the flop here with the ace duck. Suited.
Oh, wow.
This could be a massive pot. Liffey's got the nut flush draw. McFadden's got a set. Walsh has got aces. This is a big test for Liffey. If he just calls here, he's getting pot odds. He might think he can raise and pick up the money.
That's pretty disciplined from Rory.
It's a heck of a call.
Obviously, Rory's also got a 4 going for him to hit it straight.
It's made McFadden a full house. Now everybody's drawn thin.
It's hard to fault Walsh here. Another 5 looks like a reasonable card for his hand.
McFadden might just call here to try and pick up Liffey. He could absolutely slaughter him. And this pot's so big, you have trouble seeing how Liffey can fold this, Parg. He still has got to think he's got a big draw. Put about 10,000 in. There's 50 grand in this pot. Liffey does not realize how badly he does not want to hit the diamond. Walsh needs an ace, and that's
the
it.
The interesting thing is if Liffey does hit the diamond, it could save Walsh here.
Yeah. wonder if
If
Adrian Walsh...
a diamond had come, Adrian would have had a chance to get away from this.
I mean...
to get away from this hand, but that 2 looks like a pretty nice card for the aces.
God, you know, and he's done nothing wrong. I mean, he probably thought there was a diamond drawer out there and thinks that someone else is on some kind of jack, Barg.
Yeah, I'm sure. Up until this stage when McFadden has raised, I'm pretty sure Adrian Walsh was feeling very happy with the way this pot was going. At this stage, Walsh is going to have to work out what he can beat here.
Is there any
would
clue?
Would McFadden have played kings or queens?
What about ace-4?
30,000 more.
I think he can rule the ace-4 out. Unless, of course, it's put him on the ace-4 diamonds.
I mean, there is a reasonable chance that McFadden could be bluffing here, isn't there, Park? I mean, or no?
Not really, because Liffey was in the pot as well.
He's asking
up to this stage. Walsh can start thinking that maybe he's up against jacks full here. Then he might start thinking that if McFadden had flopped the 3 jacks, he would have played the hand an awful lot more aggressive. A lot of players with McFadden's hand would have, even if you make a decision instantly, it's no harm to stop and think, go through all the possibilities. Like Walsh may be thinking, well, what can McFadden have here that he can beat?
Walsh calls, he's out of the tournament, Park. 30,000 more.
I guarantee you what's going through Adrian Walsh's mind here is that he's probably very easily put McFadden on jacks full.
Show me if I fold.
McFadden is trying very, very hard to look like he doesn't have very much.
I do like this McFadden. I do like it.
Huh?
Well, what are the advantages of...
Very important part. If that's all right. Just give me... Don't call. It's very important part.
Certainly is a very important pot, Jesse. There's a lot of prize money at stake here.
It's Walsh's most important pot. I mean, obviously, he doesn't know if he calls. There's 122,000 he'll be leaving behind if he folds. And yet that's the right move. I mean...
that's the move he's going to make, I promise you.
God, what a pickle. God, what a pickle.
Fold.
Whoa.
Wow!
Well played, Adrian Walsh.
That's a champion, Barg. Well done by McFadden. Walsh has laid down aces on the river. He has laid down the bullets on the river.
116,000.
One of these days. One of these days.
I'm dreaming.
Oh, look at this. Over to Dave. Pocket aces. How does he play this three-handed? Does he get them all in here?
No, I think he should just flat here,
Hopefully.
trying to get the other player out and actually look weak. And he does. Great play.
And Thomas is going to come along. Well, maybe he's not. I
I
got him in the pot.
I expect him. Well, he did the double fake on you.
Yeah. And look at this.
Yes.
Thomas raised all in. Terry makes the call. Wow.
And now Dave moves all in. So this was a very well-designed play by Dave. He limps in, and then he gets Thomas to call, knowing that Terry's going to move all in, and then he can move in again all over the top of him. If you can work all that out, you're ready to be on this final table.
Unbelievable. All right, we go to the flop. It's queen, 8-4, 2 diamonds, but Terry flops a set.
Oh, my.
But 2 diamonds out there.
Oh, my.
It's not
Something
over
for
yet.
everybody. A set, a flush draw, and an overpair.
6 of spades would be fun. Let's do the turn card.
Unbelievable. We go to the turn card now. It's a diamond.
Look, this brings the aces into play.
Absolutely, because Dave's got the nut diamond. Thomas makes his flush on the turn. Terry can still make a full house.
Everybody in jeopardy.
This is great TV.
We go to the river card. Dave could be eliminated holding pocket aces, and that's what's going to happen. The Jack of Hearts hits the river, a full house for Terry. He wins the main, Thomas wins the side, and Dave's going out in third place holding pocket aces.
Yeah, you pick up those aces, you feel invincible, but it doesn't.
I mean, you mentioned that this is the biggest tournament ever in Europe. This also, I think, is the second oldest regular tournament in the world. Which,
if you wait, they will come. 2 aces.
Wow. And think about how close Masters was to doing his dough earlier.
Yep.
Here he is, praying to get called.
Pass.
I can't see how much he raised.
It looks like he limped. 12. The blue is 1,000. The greens are 2.
He did limp. Yeah, the red ones are 500, so that's 1,200.
And
He's hoping for a raise so he can come over the top.
How dangerous is a limp?
Oh, he just got burned here.
May he be out of this tournament?
I think
don't know. Check, check, check. Oh my lord!
Wow, now it's gone full house for Elvis.
This is.
And I mean, the queen is a real bad card. Ooh.
3,200 is the bet.
This is
On deck.
Elvis's day in the sun right now.
Race. Normally had to be go race.
This is exactly
It's
what
hard
Dave
for aces to
Masters
get away
did
from
right
this.
here.
He could be against, ace, jack of hearts, king, queen,
Yeah.
jack.
I don't know. I think he kind of has to fold there, yeah.
Does he have enough chips
I think
to fold?
he limped in early position because he was hoping somebody could raise him and he could re-raise.
Didn't happen.
And it just backfired on him in a big way.
I'll be really impressed with this fold because this is what this is really marks a strong player, being able to get away hands like this. It's all right.
Come another go.
He knows the old story, Masters. It's just, they say if you limp with aces, you'll go broke with aces. It would make him sick to death.
It's very. By the way, for you guys at home, it might look like an easy fold, but this is so not an easy fold because it's going to get raised with a queen and a flush draw sometimes.
Maybe a straight draw.
Or even just somebody like bullying you, representing something that they don't have.
Oh, this would be an amazing fold.
But Elvis looks really comfortable.
He does. And by the way, right now on the turn, you're not thinking, I have to put this money in now.
You're cool.
He called.
Oh, it's all of his money.
Well,
I thought it was just a raise.
Yeah.
No, he said raise all in.
Yeah, he has basically 2 outs, 4%, 5% or so.
Masters,
It's tough.
Young Gun, Irish poker, and
I don't know if I could have gone away from that either. I mean, that's tough. By the way, I know a lot of players that could. The guys that win these events get away from that.